What's new, pussycat? Welcome to my channel. My name is Emma Cownley. I'm a freelance copywriter and blogger and something of a magical practitioner. That's right, if you didn't already know and aren't already familiar with me and my work, I am often referred to as the Witchy Freelancer. I practice witchcraft and I am a freelancer. I've written an entire mini ebook on how people can integrate kind of really fun alternative therapies and kind of witchy things into their everyday freelance life. Super easy little bits and bobs that help bring a little bit of magic and delight to your day. And in that book, I had a chapter on how to set up your freelance workspace to help maximize creative energy and just make you feel super inspired and connected to the craft of writing. So today I thought I would show you around my own freelance workspace and the small things that I have done to help myself feel a bit more creative and whatnot. So today we're going to do a little bit of a desk tour. Just a quick one before we get into the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It means a hell of a lot to me and it's free to do. And I will know if you haven't. Okay, let's start the desk tour. Here's my freelance desk. As you can see, right next to a window with a seat for my familiar. And also next to my signed Alan Lee painting of Gandalf in Mirkwood. Already some good vibes. Okay, so let's start over here. So if you watched my first video, you'll know all about this leaf talisman. I picked this up outside Stephen King's house when I went for a trip to Maine in 2017. This was on the sidewalk outside his house. We visited in the autumn time. So I just picked it up off of the floor. I found this frame in a thrift store and just pressed it. And now it's kind of like my writing talisman that I keep on my desk. I also revealed in my last video about daily oracle cards. So I pull an oracle card every single morning that I keep in my desk here. Literary Witches Oracle. And I'll just pull one of these cards every morning. And let that be my kind of intention for the day. So today we've got Apple, which is about engaging the senses. I also do a monthly tarot card pull for myself. And this month I got the moon. Needless to say, there's a lot going on in my life right now, so a little bit of intuition is a must. Usually I'll stick this up here using this Ouija pin magnet, just so it's in front of me. So a monthly tarot card and a daily oracle card. And the monthly tarot cards I actually put in my Filofax on my monthly spread, as you can see, just so that I can keep that front of mind when I'm away from my desk as well. So those are my little kind of witchy focus area. Speaking of oracle cards that I keep in my desk, I also keep my tarot cards in my desk drawer as well, just for occasions when I might need those. As you see behind my desk, I've got this rather lovely cork board. In the old office it used to be stuck up on the wall, but at the moment it's just resting on the desk, which is massively annoying, but we'll get there. So I like to keep this in front of me because these are all the things that make me feel good, make me feel inspired, help give me confidence. I've created this, I got this postcard and I kind of created this little kind of thing with my daily and hourly rate on it. So it's always in front of me, I can always see it, and I no longer feel kind of shy and embarrassed about writing that rate down. I've also got this rather lovely painting. I saw this when I was in the Louvre in Paris, and I got a postcard of it because I just thought it was beautiful. Birthday card from my mum from when I was 12. I've got a postcard here from the Weta workshop in New Zealand when I made a purchase with them, and I just love to keep it in front of me. This is from Freelancer magazine. There was an article, I can't remember, when I remember who it is I'll put it up on the screen, but I just thought that was nice, so I just tucked that in here. Got my boy Ghostface there, a sign that was kindly sent to me by D. Primit of Wicked Creative when I launched my Witchy Freelancer ebook, and then just some photos, pictures of me at Stephen King's house. My one true love, Jason Dean, my parents, Susie and Rob. More Scream posters. This is from the Harry Potter studio tour. Got this in Japan. I love a kitsune. I have one tattooed on my thigh, in fact. And my horror calendar that I make up for myself every single year as a special business treat. So I've got all of these nice things in front of me that I'm always looking at. They just make me feel good and inspired. If you're a fan of Feng Shui, you'll know that having kind of images around you that are inspirational are really good for bringing in good energy. So coming back over here, you'll probably notice this rather lovely little brass leaf with this gemstone in it. I mentioned this in my other video. This is a lapis lazuli, which is really great for communication and kind of emotional grounding and turning emotions into words. And so I find that to be a particularly good crystal for writing. But I also keep this stone close to hand as well. This is just a really nice stone that I picked up when I was in Highgate Cemetery, and it just fits perfectly into the shape of my hand, and I tend to use it for grounding when I feel like things are getting away from me and I need to bring myself back into the moment. I'll just grab hold of this grounding stone and use it to bring myself right back into the moment. So you may also notice that I keep my desk relatively clear. Now this is how it always is. This is how I always like to keep it. Sometimes I'll even pop my Filofax away into the drawer when I'm not working. And that's just because I think a clear workspace really allows energy to kind of move more freely. When you have a lot of clutter, I think that a cluttered desk is a cluttered mind. And for some people, clutter really works and they really love it. But for me, absolutely not. I like it to be perfectly clear, and also the space around me to be perfectly clear as well. So that I can really focus on what I'm doing. And I will clear my desk down at the end of every single day, put all of my notebooks away, tidy up, and at the end of every week I'll clean everything. I'll get kind of sanitizer and get that all over my keyboard, my mouse, the front of my laptop. I'll clean my screens, I'll dust the desk, dust the lamp, and really just make sure that the area is super clean. And then I'll go around and smudge every room in the house with white sage just to get rid of any of the energetic nasties. And that really helps me keep the energy in my workspace really, really nice. Sometimes I'll even come and bring some fresh flowers and pop them up there, just so that I can really bring some kind of life and freshness and colour into the space as well, and kind of make it feel different and new, which I think sometimes is quite important to have your space not feel stale. Now, we've talked about tools in a sense that, I mean, if you've seen my Filofax video, you'll know that I use that for magic. We've got my divination cards on the desk, my writing talisman, my inspiration board, and my crystals. But what also I like to do is keep in the desk next to me on the left hand side some incense that really, I've kind of almost programmed myself to associate this with the smell of work and the smell of concentration. So whenever I need a quick minute, I'll light a cone of that. I also have a roll-on that I made myself and I keep in my desk drawer that has a blend in it for concentration as well. So in here is where I keep my book of shadows, where I write down all of my spells, all of my formulas, my rituals, whatnot. And directly under it is my book of mirrors, aka my diary. So I keep those close to hand alongside my dream journal as well. And I'll start my day by writing inside my dream journal bullet pointing everything out and kind of using it as morning pages. And when I'm done with that, I come down here to my dream dictionary, which I just keep tucked away under there for if I need to interpret anything, because you never know. And there we go, that's my witchy desk space setup. Just making sure I've got everything I need to hand to channel the right moment and the right mood. I also like to keep some magazines and glue nearby for moments when I just need to stop and scrapbook, because sometimes you need to stop and scrapbook. For example, you just need to stop and scrapbook. It brings me back to myself. And there we go. And there we go. I hope that you've left this video feeling super inspired, and maybe you're going to make a couple of tweaks and changes to your own freelance desk setup. If you have any questions about anything I have spoken about here today, then please feel free to leave a comment, or you can find me on social media on Twitter and LinkedIn. And don't forget to come back here, same time, same place in 2 weeks for more Kiss My A's. Take care and peace out.